Hey, welcome back. Appreciate the time, and we're going to jump right into things. We are talking about foundations for sales, and we're going to focus on something that is very near and dear to my heart, and it should be to yours as well. No matter what sales industry you are in, I think I can say this with confidence, salespeople suck on the phones. It's true. Look yourself in the mirror, admit it. And I'm not just talking about doing follow-up and generating business. I'm talking about when a sales call comes in, you suck on the phones. It's true. You can be mad at me, and you can even stop the video right now if you want, but the truth of the matter is we've got to get better on the phones if we're going to be successful in our careers. You've got to be more than an order taker. Okay, we've all sat and listened to that salesperson, and we've been that salesperson. Okay, I've been that salesperson. You have too, where you just find yourself instantly. You took the call, customer asked for something. Maybe it was a little bit, off the beaten path, a little odd, and we just get into order taker mode, where we just start. They list down the options. You got to have this. You got to have this. You got to have, and we're just taking an order. Here's a great idea for you. If you want to be an order taker, oh wow, here's a great plan for you. Get a paper hat, get the headset, and head down to the local fast food place and just sign up. Because they will love to have you there. They want order takers there. But I'll be honest with you, the good ones, and there are good ones at some of these fast food, they're upselling you. And you know they are. Some of them are supersizing you to great weight. But they're upselling you. Can I get you anything else with your order? Would you like a nice fresh hot apple pie? They're upselling. They're the really good ones. Man, they're impressive. But for the most part, it's just taking orders. And if that's what you want to do, if you feel like that's the kind of customer service you want to provide to people, then you should really hit a restaurant. And that's not to put down that line of work. A lot of people do it. A lot of people make money at it. Wear it out, cowboy. Be the best you can be at order taking. You want to be a salesperson, you need to get better on the phone. Because when a phone call comes in, that's all fine and good. You can provide them with all the information in the world, and it doesn't mean anything if you don't get a name, a number, and an appointment. You've got to get those. Okay, that's the goal. Anytime you take a phone call, you need to be focused and ready, just like greeting a customer out on the lot or greeting a customer in your business. You need to be ready to go. And when you answer the phone, the ultimate goal is get an appointment. I need to get a name, a number, and an appointment. How do you control a conversation? Okay? Very simple. A lot of you might know this. It's true in marketing, in sales, in every selling business. The person asking the questions is in control. So, when you take that call, if you notice that customer is listing off a bunch of questions and you're doing all the answering and it's pretty short, yes, no, one-word answers, yep, nope, don't got one of them, yep, got one of them, but it's red. I've heard that, okay, and I've heard some of you do that. In any event, if you're doing all the answering and they're doing all the question asking, they're in control. You're on their game plan, and they will get out, they will get off the phone without giving you their name, their number, or setting an appointment. Now, some of us have caller ID, and that's all fine and good. You can get a name and a number that way, and maybe you can back your way into letting the customer know you've got their information, but you're not getting an appointment. Their goal is to gather information. What they're really looking for is someone who will listen to them, give them some information, and then they want to come down and look at product. Because they're not buying it over the phone, they're not buying it online. I'm sorry, but you cannot click this mouse and have a car appear in your driveway. It doesn't happen that way. I've clicked print a bunch of times, pictures come out, but there's nothing for me to drive in my driveway. I got to go down and I got to see people. Same thing with buying a house. And I know that there are always exceptions to the rule. I sold something over the phone. Congratulations. Make that your life goal then. Do that. See how well that works. You're not going to be that guy. Oh yeah, no, I never see customers face to face. If you're selling, you are. You have to. Okay? So we need to get away from this, oh, it's all going to be online, it's all going to be over the phone. that's a very rare case, very rare exception, okay? So we have to be ready to take incoming sales calls. Have your mind ready, be focused, and know the questions you want to ask. If it's car sales, it's pretty simple. Do you want an automatic or a manual transmission? Would you prefer lighter or darker colors? Do you want a 2-door or a 4-door? Did you want front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive? Alternative closes. Give them choices. People like to have choices. Do not ask yes and no questions on the phone, because we know what you'll get. It's not 50-50, I'm going to get a no. No, it's more like 75-25, you're going to get a no. And the more negative responses you get, you all know this, anyone who's done this for any length of time, if you keep getting no's from a customer, it's real hard to get a yes when you're asking the big questions. Okay? So give them choices, alternatives. And then give them a reason to give you their name and their number. Give them a reason to give that information, not just, can I get your name? No, you can't. Give me a reason. You know what? I want to check on our inventory and see what we've got available for you. Are you calling from home or work right now? Ask the question. And it's an alternative, home or work. Some might say, well, I'm on myself. Oh, okay, great. And that number is? Don't ask, can I have the number? First of all, you probably got it on your caller ID, but if you're asking out of it to be polite, don't ask if you can have it. That's yes or no. Ask for the number. And the number there is, and you wait. It's an assumptive close. And they give you their number. And once they give you their number, ask for the number first and then their name. Do it backwards. Do a reverse of what everyone else is doing. Once they give you their number, of course they're going to give you their name. And how do you spell your last name? They give you the last name and your first. Boom. You got a name and a number. 2 of the 3, that's strong. Okay? That's good. Those are important because in case we have to follow up. Next we go for the appointment. Hey, Mr. Smith, can you hold on for a second? And stick the phone on hold. If I know I've got a good availability of the type of vehicle Mr. Smith is looking for, it's simple. Boom. Hey, Mr. Smith, we've got a good availability of those vehicles. Speaking of which, when are you more available? Daytimes or evenings? Alternative close. It's a choice. Daytimes or evenings? And then you just work them down the funnel. Okay, earlier in the day, later in the day. More like 3 o'clock or more like 5 o'clock. You work it down until you set the appointment. Make sure you tell them where you work. Make sure you remind them where they called because, brother, they just went through the yellow pages. You were number 7 on the list to call, and they got 4 more they're going to call after. So you better, or they're planning on calling after, you better make sure they remember you're at such and such, you're at ABC Motors on 123 Main Street. Tell them where you are. Sell your name and number. Sell your name in writing, please. Could you write this down for me? It's important. Alexander. First name's Brad. And actually, I'm the only Brad that works here. So guess what? When you come in, you ask the receptionist, just hand her that piece of paper that says Brad on it, and she'll get you right to me if I'm not readily available. Fair enough? Great. Ask questions. Get better on the phones. What's the goal on the phone? Name, number, appointment. Every time you answer a sales call, be ready to take that call. You got to be there. You got to be on that call. You got to be on the ball when you take the call. And whatever. A little shout out to Johnny Cochran. In any event, guys, thanks for the time. Let's get better on the phones because we know it. We're not good. We suck on the phones right now. We're going to get better. Make the commitment to work on it to get better. Hey, check out my book. Take a minute. Get online. Lulu.com. That's Lulu.com. Easy to find. The book is The Paint Won't Lick Itself. Get it? You got to get somebody hungry. Okay? Make them thirsty. The Paint Won't Lick Itself. Simple truths. Right in this book. Check it out. You can download the ebook for a couple of bucks. You can buy the hard copy of the book for 10 bucks. It's good stuff. The chapters are short, the words are small, and the truths are simple. Pick it up, read it, get better, right? Thanks for your time. More Foundation Sales coming your way sometime soon. All right, thanks for your time.